In a world where survival is everything, one man stood at the heart of order and chaos. A warrior, a leader, and a man torn between loyalty and justice. Mercer, the iron-fisted general of the Commonwealth Army. But beneath the armor, beyond the discipline, was a man forced to make impossible choices. From a decorated military hero to a reluctant revolutionary, Mercer's journey is one of power, betrayal, and redemption. So, what made him tick? What drove him to defy the very system he swore to protect? And how did he go from enforcing the rules to breaking them? Buckle up, because this is the story of Mercer, The Walking Dead's most complex warrior. Before the world went to hell, before the Commonwealth, and before the Revolution, Mercer was just Michael Mercer, a disciplined, driven soldier from Strasburg, Pennsylvania. Raised by his mother, Stephanie, he grew up knowing the value of hard work and strength. But Mercer wasn't just any soldier, he was the best of the best. He graduated from the United States Military Academy at West Point and later served as a Marine. His training, his discipline, and his leadership made him the perfect candidate for something much bigger when the world collapsed. And that's exactly what happened when the Commonwealth came calling. Fast forward to the apocalypse, and Mercer had become a legend within the Commonwealth, the general of its powerful army. He was feared, respected, and admired. People saw him as a symbol of safety and order. But let's be real, Mercer wasn't your typical power-hungry enforcer. He was a soldier first, a protector second, and a politician never. Unlike Governor Pamela Milton and her corrupt circle, Mercer genuinely cared about the people. He enforced the rules, yes, but he believed in strength in numbers. Teamwork, unity, survival. He expected everyone to do their part, whether they were a soldier or a civilian. And that's exactly why he was different from the others in power. Now, let's take a second to talk about the man beneath the armor. Mercer was more than just a tough-as-nails leader. He was a guy with layers. Remember the masquerade ball? While others were enjoying the luxury, Mercer was awkwardly standing in the corner, totally out of place. It was not his scene, and honestly, that made him even more relatable. He wasn't some power-hungry warlord. He was a man with principles and emotions. And then, of course, there was Princess, the vibrant, quirky survivor who saw right through Mercer's tough exterior. Their connection was unexpected but real. It showed a softer side of Mercer, proving that even the strongest warriors have their moments of vulnerability. But as much as Mercer wanted to believe in the Commonwealth, the cracks were impossible to ignore. Corruption ran deep. He knew it, the people knew it, and yet his hands were tied. One of the most telling moments, when he executed Alves and Castle, two soldiers who confessed to sending innocent people to their deaths for Sebastian Milton's twisted greed. Mercer did what he thought was right. But Sebastian? The spoiled, untouchable son of Pamela Milton? He walked free. Mercer hated it, but he also knew that stepping out of line could cost him everything. Mercer was a man bound by duty, until duty became a lie. When he saw just how corrupt the Commonwealth had become, he realized he couldn't trust his own men. Instead, he put his faith in outsiders, people like Daryl and Rosita, warriors who still had their humanity intact. And then came the ultimate test, Sebastian Milton's downfall. With Pamela tightening her grip, Mercer was forced to choose, his sister or his morals. He betrayed his allies to protect Max, but deep down, he knew it wasn't the right call. The guilt ate away at him. When Eugene was sentenced to death, Mercer hit rock bottom. He had lost faith in the system. He had lost faith in justice. And for a moment, he almost gave up. But then came the speech that changed everything. Eugene's words about how one man can make a difference. And that was it. That was the moment Mercer decided to stop following orders and start leading the revolution. He broke Eugene out of prison. He turned his back on Pamela, and he finally took action. But here's the twist. Mercer had been planning this for a while. He just needed the right moment. When Princess and Max confronted him, it was the push he needed. And when the Commonwealth was at its breaking point, Mercer made his move. With the revolution in full force, Mercer stood against Pamela, against the corruption, and for the people. He helped sneak the coalition into the Commonwealth, gathered evidence, and ultimately led the charge to take Pamela down. The soldier who once followed orders was now giving them. The enforcer had become the liberator. And in the end, Mercer didn't just survive, he helped change the world. So what do you think? Was Mercer one of The Walking Dead's best written characters? Or do you think his arc could have been even better? Let's talk in the comments. And if you love this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more Walking Dead content, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and remember, sometimes breaking the rules is the only way to do what's right.